It's 7:03 on Friday, August 2nd. We're at 79 degrees, going to the upper 90s, but it'll feel like it's near 110. Yeah, too hot, and we could get showers and storms later also. Good morning, I'm John Aaron.
And I'm Michelle Basch. Our top story is the weather. Yet another day of high heat humidity on tap today, as some parts of our area may get it worse than others. 7 News First Alert meteorologist Brian Vandegraff says you need to be on the lookout starting this afternoon.
We've been down this road before, and here we go again. An excessive heat warning in effect for DC 95 and points eastward. That means heat index values could be 110. Areas on the west side of the city, still intense. Heat index values 104 to 107. We're still talking about some dangerous heat. This is the kind where you don't want to overexert yourself. Check on one another, make sure you hydrate, take breaks, and try to stay cool the best you can.
Now, Brian says we could get another round of scattered thunderstorms, including heavy rain and high winds this afternoon. We'll keep you updated on the forecast every 10 minutes on the 8s.
Meantime, WTOP's Kyle Cooper reports heat-related emergency room visits are spiking in our area.
In Maryland, nearly 1,000 people have had to go to an emergency room since May for heat-related illness, and 14 have died. That's according to Maryland Department of Health numbers. Also, the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner says 14 people have died in Maryland from heat-related illness, including 6 in Prince George's County and 2 in Montgomery County. In Virginia, more than 2,500 people have ended up in the emergency room since May because of the heat. Leaders in both states are asking people to practice heat safety, including limiting time outside and drinking water. Kyle Cooper, WTOP News.
A 14-year-old boy is dead and an 18-year-old man is rushed to a hospital after a shooting outside a rec center in Northeast D.C. last night. Police say it happened just before 8 on Tuckerman Street outside the Lamond Recreation Center. The young man was hospitalized with critical injuries. Here's D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith.
To have individuals who, again, have no regard for human life, to assume that it's okay to shoot into a crowd of individuals is very disturbing for all of us.
Now, police are looking for a man seen wearing black pants and a blue surgical mask.
New this morning, a man is in the hospital after being shot by a Frederick County, Maryland sheriff's deputy at a Super 8 motel on Monocacy Boulevard. The sheriff's office tells WTOP the man was taken by helicopter to Maryland Shock Trauma in Baltimore after being shot around 4 a.m. His condition's not known. Authorities have not shared what led up to the shooting, but have confirmed no one else was injured.
What kind of crimes are prosecuted in the area where you live? WTOP's Nick Iannelli reports you can now find out the answer if you live in Fairfax County.
Releasing it to the public is part of our commitment to transparency.
It's a new data dashboard showing all the criminal cases that are prosecuted in Fairfax County. Stretching back to the start of 2023, it shows that there have been more than 18,000 cases. 41% were felonies. 76% were nonviolent crimes. Fairfax County Commonwealth's Attorney Steve Descano.
We can really break down the data. We can see what types of cases that we have, and it allows us to really figure out things like how do we best direct our resources.
The 4 most common case types make up nearly half of all cases. They include felony narcotics, followed by misdemeanor assault, larceny, and driving while intoxicated. Nick Iannelli, WTOP News.
Election 2024. The recount is complete, and a Virginia court has now certified State Senator John McGuire's primary win over House Freedom Caucus leader Bob Good in the 5th Congressional District. Virginia election officials previously certified the victory in the June 18th primary by 374 votes out of nearly 63,000 cast. Since the margin of victory was only 0.6 of a percentage point, Good was entitled to a recount. He had served in Congress since 2021 and was one of 8 Republicans who voted to oust Kevin McCarthy as Speaker in October. McGuire will face Democrat Gloria Witt in the November general election.
Coming up here on WTOP.
DC's hiring outlook is good if companies can fill the jobs. I'm Jeff Claybaugh.
We'll bring you traffic and weather in 30 seconds.